Route 36, Wolverine Tower Shuttle, daytime. From Wolverine Towers, we'll pull from the stand. This is considered a loop run, therefore your fare box should always be on inbound. At the first stop sign, we're going to make a left and go down the aisle of the parking lot. At the stop sign, there is a stop. We're going to make a left turn onto Boardwalk. Making our left turn onto Boardwalk. We're going to proceed north on Boardwalk through the stop light at Eisenhower. Crossing Eisenhower, continuing northbound on Boardwalk. We're going to make our left turn onto Oak Brook. Not the first street on the left, but it's the second full street on the left side. I normally use this fire hydrant on the left side that's approaching to indicate where my turn comes in at. Making our left onto Oak Brook. Be wary of the speed bumps and the pedestrian crossing. Ann Arbor crossing walk laws are in effect. Whenever there is a pedestrian in a noted crosswalk, we must yield the right of way. Stop approaching. At the light of State Street, we're going to make a right-hand turn. Then we're going to make a quick left into the State Street commuter lot, which is the second driveway on the left side. The one-way sign will give you an indication where to turn. After turning into the parking lot, we're going to make a right turn where we have a bus shelter to service. Notice the stop. Make an immediate left and follow this last aisleway all the way to the back of the parking lot. Notice the stop. Continuing straight, we're going to follow this roadway that's at the back of the commuter lot. This is going to take us to our bus shelters at the rear, back near the tennis courts and the gymnasium building. Again, this is a loop run, and your fare box should always remain on inbound. This is a piece of the run that we're going to also frequent. We're going to come back this way a second time at the conclusion of the run. When we get back here, you're going to stay to the left of the bus shelter so that you can properly curb your bus and pick up or drop off. Notice the tennis building and the tennis courts before us. We're going to make a right-hand turn, and we're going to follow the roadway in between the outdoor tennis courts and the gymnasium building to my right. And this is going to take us back to State Street. Upon reaching State Street, we're going to make a left-hand turn. Stop approaching. Stop approaching. Stop approaching. We're going to remain on State Street for quite a while, as we're not going to make another turn until we have reached the heart of the central campus. Coming up on Stinson. You will probably note Stimson from doing the 6 route, the Ellsworth. After we pass Stimson, this becomes a shared route with Route 6 all the way until we reach North University. As we set to pass over Stimson, please proceed over the railroad tracks with caution. Stop approaching. On the left side, we have the athletic campus, field hockey, and stop approaching. We have Glick Fieldhouse coming up. Just beyond that, Bo Schembechler Hall. Stop approaching. Yost Ice Arena on the left side. Stop approaching. There's not another stop until after we have crossed Packard. Coming up on Hoover at the light. At the stoplight, we're at Packard. Just as you cross the intersection, there is a stop. Continuing northbound on State Street, we're now entering into the central campus area. Please keep your eyes open for high pedestrian traffic in and around the central campus area. Stop approaching. At the stop sign is South University. On the other side of the intersection is a bus stop. This is a tying point, as the Michigan Union, a very popular destination, is on the left-hand side. The Museum of Art is on the right. Note that stop for the Michigan Union on the left side, tying point. A highly used crosswalk here. Please proceed with caution. point of note, that Michigan Union stop is a time point for the number 6, not for the 36. I do apologize. Our next time point is at the Central Campus Transit Center. As we cross Williams, we're approaching North University. Just prior to North University, there's a stop here. At North University, we're going to make a right turn. Stop approaching. We're going to approach 3 highly used crosswalks. 2 of them are right here. During school days, these crosswalks are highly used. We ask that you proceed with caution here on North University, as well as around the entire campus area. Proceeding on North U as it turns into Gettys, our next stop is a time point at the Central Campus Transit Center. It is a shared stop with the Michigan University bus line. Note stops. Proceeding on Gettys, we're going to make a right turn at the stop sign, which is Church Street. There are no stops on Church until you reach just on the right side of the parking structure here. You'll see it is kind of recessed off from the curb line. Notice the stop here at the Psychology Building. At the stop sign to South University, you're going to make a right turn. Making our right onto South University. To the right, you will see the recessed bus shelter. This is a bus stop shared with the University of Michigan students. Bus line at the Shapiro Library. This also is a time point here at the Shapiro Library. Proceeding on South University, we are reapproaching State Street at the flashing red light. This time we're going to make a left-hand turn. Note the stop on the right-hand side prior to our turn. Making a left turn on the State. Stop approaching. Approaching Hill Street. Crossing Hill. We're approaching Packard at this time. Passing Packard. Approaching Hoover Street. Again, Sports Campus is on our right side. We're retracing some of the steps we made in the earlier part of the run. Approaching. Stop approaching. Stop approaching. Approaching Stimson at the red light. Passing Stimson again. Proceed over the tracks with caution. Stop approaching. Stop approaching. Stop approaching. Stop approaching here. Left hand is a yellow building. It's the last stop before we make our right turn. We want to turn back at the Gymnastics Center, the tennis courts. On reaching the parking lot at the rear next to the Gymnastics Center, we want to make a left turn. You'll see our bus shelter come into play. Pull up on the left side, servicing the bus shelter. Then proceed straight ahead. Follow this around as it ingresses back into the back of the lot of the commuter lot on State Street. As we come down the hill here, this is a stop. make our stop here. We're gonna make a quick right and a quick left down the second aisle. As we get to the end of the park area, we're gonna make a right turn in the driveway street here. As we make our turn here, you'll see our bus stop come into play. This is also a mega bus stop. You will see many patrons out here with their luggage. So we service the stop here. We're gonna make our left out of the commuter lot onto State Street. And at the stop sign, which is State Street, we will make a right turn. Heading south on State Street, we're going to continue. Stop approaching. This is our last serviceable stop on State Street. After we service this stop prior to Eisenhower, we want to get over to the left lane as quickly and safely as we possibly can. Proceeding on State Street through Eisenhower. As we're over in the left-hand lane, we're going to make a Michigan U-turn at the first available roundabout. First place we can make our Michigan U, which is right at the Briarwood Center stoplight just before it. We're going to make our left into our Michigan U. After making our left onto northbound street, we want to get over all the way to the right-hand turn. We're going to make our turn into the entranceway right here by this Buffalo Wild Wings sign. It's going to take us to the Comerica Bank building, which is also known as Wolverine Tower. After we turn in, we're going to veer off to the left so that we can be on the left side of Wolverine Tower. And our stop is approaching right there at the mailbox. It was our last serviceable stop prior to the conclusion of the run. I'll take this all the way down to the end of the building. And at the Comerica Bank sign, the stop sign, we're going to make a right turn. Pull back into the stop here at Wolverine Tower. This concludes the 36 Wolverine Tower shuttle days.